Hi, it's Leanne here again, and I want to welcome you to our fifth spiritual practice. Today, we are going to explore how we can connect to both our core and our Creator through a full body prayer. You see, we are made in the image of the Almighty God, who created us both as physical beings and as spiritual beings. And often, we carry things within our physical body that our soul or our spirit has yet to articulate. And so for this activity, like some other ones, you might want to grab a pen and a piece of paper just to be able to jot a few things down. So feel free to pause this video and get what you need. We're going to explore how the Creator speaks to us through our own body. And we're going to use our body as a prompt to listen and to pray today. So let us become more aware of the presence of the Lord as we pay attention to our own physical body. And today, just like any other time that we do this, we're going to light a candle. You know, in the book of John, Jesus says, I am the light of the world. And so this is just a tangible reminder of Jesus, and that he loves us, and that he is always present with us, that he is nearer than the air we breathe. That his love is freely given to us. There's nothing we need to do to earn it or to keep it. It just is. It's freely given. It's also just a reminder that we are embraced as we are, that we're already immersed in his presence, and that everything we do today will be under that warm glow of love, grace, and mercy. So let's start off by just taking some deep breaths, just as a way of slowing ourselves down both physically and spiritually, so that we can be fully present in this moment. And so would you take a deep breath with me and just inhale for 4, and exhale for 4, and inhale, and exhale. And as you continue breathing, there's some things that happen to our bodies as we do this. Oxygen begins to fill our blood pressure begins to drop, and our heart rate slows down. Stress and anxiety are reduced. Our posture, our blood quality, and our lung function improves. It helps to strengthen our immune system. It also lets our nervous system know, where the fight, flight, and freeze response live. It lets that part of us know that we're safe. Spiritually, it makes us aware that he is nearer than the air that we breathe. It quiets our mind and our soul so that we can connect with the heart of God. So let's intentionally set our heart in a place that's ready to receive all that the Lord has for us today. Well, now that we have slowed ourselves down, both physically and spiritually, I would like you to start paying attention and to notice how your body is feeling, how your physical body is feeling. So start with the top of your head. How's your head feeling today? Is it feeling clear? Is it feeling light? Does it feel foggy or scattered or achy? And once you're done writing that down, go to your neck. How is your neck and your shoulders feeling? And then go to your back. And then go to the front of your body. How's your chest feeling? How's your stomach feeling? How are your arms feeling? And go right down to your fingers. And do the same with your legs and your knees and your feet. And so I'm going to give you a few minutes just to pay attention to how all your body parts are feeling right now. And just write them down, and then we'll go on to our next step. Well, now that you've written all those things down, I want you to go back to those descriptors. And I want you to go before the Lord and ask the Lord about them. So, for example, let's say your head felt really clear. So ask the Lord, like, what in my life do I have a lot of clarity about? What is really clear to me right now? Or maybe your head felt really scattered. So ask the Lord, what in my life feels really scattered right now? And go through each of those descriptors throughout your whole body and just ask the Lord about them and write down what you hear. Your last instruction is this. As you look through each of those body parts and you see how the descriptors that you've written down, and as you've asked the Lord about them, I want you to ask him one more question. Ask him if he's asking you to do anything about it, or if he has anything to say to you about it. So ask him if he's asking you to do anything with that information, if there's an instruction, or if there's anything he wants to tell you about that. All right? One last bonus thing that you could do at the very end of this is just to ask the Lord if there's anything else that he wants to say to you today. Is there anything else that he has for you? Well, that's the end of our practice for today, which was a full body prayer. I hope that it gave you some clarity, that it helped you kind of connect to your core and to your Creator as you listened and used your body actually as a prompt in how to listen to the Lord, but also on how to pray. You know, if you'd like to connect, I'd love to connect with you. You can find me on Instagram at leanne.cabral. You can find me on Facebook. My author page is cabral.leanne, or you can find me on my personal page, which is Leanne Hamer Cabral. You know, I don't know how you're feeling this week. Last week was a really rough week for me. I wasn't feeling sad or depressed, but I was feeling really kind of aimless. Everything felt like it was too much work. I felt overwhelmed. I just didn't really have any energy or any focus. And so I don't know if you are struggling with the same things during this season, but if you would like someone to pray with you, why don't you DM me, send me a message. I'd be happy to pray with you. Or if you want to leave a message on either Facebook or Instagram, I'd be happy to pray for you too. You know, I've really enjoyed doing these videos with you as we've been looking at these different spiritual practices. And my prayer is that it encourages you, that it makes this time a little bit lighter, and it'll give you a little bit of clarity, that you'd feel the presence of God nearer during these seasons. And so I hope you have a great day. Blessings to you and your family.